Do you want to send your MPC file over to somebody so they can work on it? Or maybe you're running out of room on your SD card and you want to archive your projects. In this video, I'm going to show you how to transfer your projects from your memory card to your computer so you can archive your projects. Check it out. What's up everybody, my name is Matthew Stratton, helping you create music, and on this channel I do setup videos, tutorials, and overviews just like this one. Welcome back to the MPC Live series. So in the past couple of videos I've been talking about projects and how to go ahead and save your project, and in the last video we saved the project onto the SD card. We went ahead and exported the tracks onto the SD card. So now those files are on the SD card. So in this video I'm going to show you how to get those files off your SD card onto your computer. This way you can access those stems that we created and transfer them over to somebody or bring them into your DAW. And I'm also going to go over project archiving. So if you don't know, if you bring the file into the MPC software, you can actually archive your project. And this actually reduces the size of the project. And it just helps to go ahead and keep everything organized. And this way you can also save room on your hard drive. Let's go ahead and go over to the computer. So naturally, the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and plug your SD card into your computer. Now you can have an SD card, USB drive, whatever external device that you're using. Just make sure you have access to it in your computer. And if you're using your internal SSD, you could go ahead and put your MPC Live into controller mode and you'll have access to your SSD. And for that matter, you'll have access to anything that you have connected to your MPC Live whenever you go into controller mode. For this example, I'm just going to plug my SD card right into my computer. All right, so whenever I plug in the SD drive, you can see that it shows up instantly. So what you can do is go ahead and find wherever you find that project. So for this example, I created a folder for that project inside of the projects folder. So here's the projects folder, go into the projects folder, all right? And then this right here, song 1, this is the folder I created. So I'm going to go ahead and go into there. Now we can see here, we got a few things. Let me expand this for a second. All right, you can see here, we got a folder for song 1. This is the project data folder. And then we got right here, if you look at the properties, this is actually the XPJ file. And you can see it's not a very large file. So this just basically tells the software what to do with the actual sounds and everything. All right, and you can see MPC project file. So if you go into song 1 project data, that's everything, all the sequences and everything inside of there. So like I was saying in the previous video, if you want to share this file with somebody, one way to do it is to take these two files and send it to them. If you just send the song MPC project, you're not going to get all the sounds, all the samples, all the sequences, etc. Now you can see underneath that, this is the export. So these are the WAV files that we exported. So basically these are the stems for every track in the project, okay? So if we needed to send these to somebody for them to mix it, to master it, or if we wanted to send it to somebody so they could remix it, etc., we have these files here, so we could just send these as we normally would, you know, maybe zip them into a file and send them over. All right, just wanted to show you that there. All right, so there is a way to get these two items into one file. Now I'm going to show you how to do that. You do need the software to do this. So let me go ahead and show you this. So if you open song 1, go ahead and open that up. Here's the entire song. Everything worked properly. It's transferred over just fine. All right, but say for example, you wanted to send this project over to somebody and you just wanted to send one file. There's a way to do this. Basically what I'm going to show you how to do is archive this file. So this is good in case you want to make room on your SD card, in case you want to send this over to somebody, in case you want to make a backup, etc. We can go ahead and archive this. Now, whenever you archive this, it does compress the file. So your file will be about 70% of the original size, approximately, okay? So you do save a little bit of room on your hard drive, and then you can go ahead and save this onto your hard drive. All right, so if you go to the menu, go to File, and then go to Export. You can see we have a few options here. The option that we're looking for is As Project Archive. So if you tap that, you can save it as a project archive. So you can save it right into the SD card if you wanted, or you could save it onto your hard drive. So let me go ahead and show you that. I'm just going to pick desktop for the sake of simplicity so we know right where it's at. All right, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and save that. And you can see it's going to take a few moments and it's going to compress it and save it. So now that that is done, we can actually close out of here. Okay, and then that project should be on our desktop. All right, so like I was saying, we could have saved it here, but we're trying to get this song off of here. So I'm just going to close the SD card for the moment. All right, now you can see right here, song 1. This is an XPA file. Okay, so if we look at the properties, this file is actually 22.1 megabytes. And actually, let's go ahead and go back and look at the properties of that SD card. Projects, song 1. Let's see how big this is. Properties. All right, so we can see here, the size is 29.3 megabytes of the project data. All right, so if you compare 29 to 22, there's definitely a compression. All right, so we're saving a little bit of room. So that's going to make your transfer quicker also whenever you're transferring over the internet, what have you. So how do you get this back? So you're going to have to use the software to get this back. So what you do is you just open it like normal, like we'd open any other project. It's going to open the MPC software. All right, so whenever we open it up, you can see we get this window here, and it's going to ask where we want to extract this project because it has to extract XPA file, and it's going to have to extract that project data folder. So basically, you just pick where you want that. Say, I don't know. I'm just going to pick desktop just for the sake of simplicity so we know where it's at. All right, so I'm just going to create a new folder on the desktop. Song 1, do it. Save it right there. All right, and you can see it opened right back up. Now let's see if it's actually on the desktop. So song 1, you can see song 1 and project data. So everything is right there. There you have it. That's how you go ahead and archive projects in the MPC software. So this does save room on your hard drive. It keeps everything organized. You can send this file over to somebody and not worry about losing all the project data. And also this way, whenever you're done working on your projects, you have more room on your memory card so you could go ahead and create more projects. If you found value in this video, remember to give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon if you want to get notified when I come out with the new MPC Live videos. This video is a part of a video series, so go ahead and click right there. That's going to take you over to the video series about the MPC Live, where basically I start at the beginning, tell you about the MPC Live all the way up to this point, and I'm going to continue to add videos to that playlist, so go ahead and check that out. My name is Matthew, continue to create music, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.